Okay, we get signal again. We're almost at the top of the mountain.
Bro? How you been?
Anthony's on the phone.
I haven't heard from you in a minute.
Look at how much we walked. We walked for almost 2 miles.
I'm sure.
Almost 2 miles we walked.
Back in El Paso? What are you doing on Saturday?
My legs got cut pretty deep. Look at that.
You want to go with us to? We're trying
going
to
through the bushes and I
get
cut my
as
legs
many
real
people
bad.
out to Beto's event to counter protest him and show that more people.
I really should have been wearing jeans. I didn't know we were gonna. I know I'm back. We walked a lot. We still got a little bit. Blue and Ben are all
yeah, I'm not sure.
Up there.
I'm not too sure about
I'm
exactly where
hanging out
they're
here
gonna
with
have it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be downtown
Anthony
somewhere
and
by
this
Oregon
rock. It's
Street.
beautiful. It's beautiful out here.
And the time, I'm
But
not too sure.
look, there's a house over there.
Yeah, that would be good too.
A landing space for them.
But
it's not bad, but yeah, I will because the stuff that's scratching them is kind of questionable. I don't know what it is. It smells kind of weird. Those plants. So anyway, we're out here. But okay, see that house over there? That one. That's really suspicious. Like in the middle of nowhere, you know. I almost feel like going down there. Oh, it's probably dangerous though, because we just don't know why that house is there. But yeah, we walked a lot. All that we walked up and down that hill. Probably about 2 miles. And again, now we're gonna go up there where the wall ends. Horseback would be easier.
right.
I think it's.
Uh-huh.
I don't think a horse could come up here. It's you gotta kind of go through a little. It would be tough for a horse. Look, it'd be really tough. So, great photos with that phone. Oh, I know, right? Right, Stephanie. So good that some people say that we're fake. From getting images. That I'm not really at these places. That I'm just making it up and taking pictures, somebody else's pictures, and then I stand in the picture and they got nothing else to say. That's how bad people are sometimes in the head. It does take great photos.
Or Priceline and whatever, yeah.
Look at this guy just on the phone, chilling out here in the middle of nowhere on his phone.
Right.
Anthony. But yeah, we're gonna go up there. Look what we found. Isn't this pretty? I'm gonna take a picture of this. Post it.
That's great.
So this is the area that they used to cross where the wall ends, and that's why we wanted to come up here to show you guys.
Hey, send me some pictures, bro.
have
Whatever
to,
you can get it to me,
they
brother.
have to keep getting built. I can't even hear them anymore. I can't hear Anthony and Blue and Ben. I think I'm gonna go up there now.
What? The illegal immigrants are picking fights with the citizens?
Listen to this conversation. We should find out what that is, right? Look at that house over there. Just like literally in the middle of nowhere. Our car is far, far from here, like all the way over there, somewhere. I really should have been wearing jeans. I didn't know we were gonna go. I didn't know what we were gonna do, but definitely, I really didn't know we were gonna go through bushes like this and stuff. Look at that. I'm wearing my shoes with my red, white, and blue.
What?
So anyway, it's really hard to get signal. Really hard to get signal. Yeah, is this an ISIS camp, right? I know. Who knows? Because see, Tecate is all the way down there. I don't know if you guys can see all the way over there. So what is this house doing all the way over here? Are you seeing them? Can you see them?
Yeah.
I don't see them. Oh, I see them. Oh my gosh, do you guys see Blue all the way over there? His new nickname is Red, by the way.
That sucks, bro. that sucks. Well, look, I'm about to do a live coverage. I'm out here in Tijuana. I'm climbing towards.
We're gonna go up there. If I
climbing on a
lose you
mountain
guys, just try to
where
tune
the
back
wall
in
ends.
next
Can you
time
please send
because
me
the
whatever
signal out here
pictures
is
you
super,
got, and
super
then
bad.
send me a caption of the description that's in the picture, please, whenever you get a chance,
Okay.
and then that way I
I'm
can
glad
broadcast it later.
Yeah, we have to walk back down, Sarah.
Okay. All right,
We gotta
brother.
walk back
And
down.
if anything else,
We have no
call me on
choice.
Saturday.
That's the
I'll
only
be
way.
back in Pasco Wednesday, but call me Saturday.
The only way we
And
can.
or even on Wednesday. That way we can
You know, I should tell them that we should try to go this way and then back out and then just pretend like we're trying to find our way out. Trying to find our way out and see if we can
bring out a flag, bring the
find an easier way to go down that way because it seems a lot shorter over that way than this way. This one was really, really long.
And invite other people.
No, it's not that it's so long. It's just that it's really hard to walk through. Unless you stay really, really close to the wall. But even then, I got scratches everywhere. Look, like all over my legs. This is a bad one, but I got them all over up here too. I got them all over on both legs. It's hard to avoid the bushes, or you can't. You gotta walk through them. So, Anthony, I'm thinking we should walk down there on the way back, and then we could GPS him our location. And he can come get us. Well, with the GPS.
The thing is, if we try to go down there, we don't know.
I know, right? Do you think they'll kidnap us and
It's a compound.
lock us up in there?
It looks
Take
like
us?
a metal building, like those metal sheet buildings.
Yeah.
Those cheap buildings.
Yeah.
And then if you see right in front of it, there's a white tent.
Yeah.
Right next to the left, on the left of that white and blue tent, there's an orange tent. There's tents down there. Those are tents.
Yeah, I wonder what that is.
Like camping tents.
I really wonder what that is.
And then there's a storage trailer right there too, right next to it.
You looked with your phone, huh? Or you can see it.
I can see it.
I mean, I see the trailers, and I see a truck.
There's a truck.
Uh-huh.
And then right next to the truck, there is a metal sheet
white
building.
tent.
Yeah. Oh, that's like a white metal sheet building.
Ah, I see that.
Okay, and then right next to it is the house kind of building.
Yeah, I see that. I see
In
that.
front of that house, there is like a small trailer kind of, like a storage container.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
the
see.
back of the storage
I see little flags too, like little, yeah. Trying to find my way out of here.
quickest way out.
The quickest way out. Avoid those freaking bushes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's go up there, yeah? Let's join our compadres up there.
Comrades up there.
Yeah, let's go. Come on. Yeah, got it. Yeah, I might just scratch my legs again.
Yeah.
Shoot. It's impossible not to. Like you just keep scratching them over and over and over. Oh, damn. Careful, because there's spiders out here too. I already said that, right?
That was a good little break.
Oh, I know. That was great. Great view, too.
Calm down a little bit too.
Yeah. Imagine when it's really hot out here. It's not even, I mean, it's only what, like 70 something?
Yeah, it's like 70.
Oh, hold on. These bushes are really, really bad. Ow. Oh, now it hurts more. Because you know when it's fresh, it doesn't hurt? Ow! I just bumped my knee into that. Ow!
You should let me go in front for a day.
Yeah, please go in front and at least, yeah, that way. Oh, no, que nada más me rebotan, güey. Creo que sale peor.
Nah.
Yeah.
That one hurt.
Ouch.
Me rebota.
Me rebotan.
Pásale.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, you know when a wound, like when it's fresh, it doesn't hurt as much.
You live?
Yeah, I am like, oh, and when after
Paloma
it starts
for Trump,
healing,
Paloma for Trump,
yay!
Paloma for Trump,
Woo!
Paloma for Trump, Paloma for Trump.
We call each other. He's like Paloma for Trump. I'm like conservative Anthony. Paloma for Trump, conservative Anthony. Paloma for Trump. Oh my God, we're so crazy, guys. We are so crazy, so crazy. We're both like,
Los mocos.
los mocos. I know. Okay.
Man, this is gonna be beautiful on the way down, huh?
Oh, yeah. Beautiful, right. The things we do. Ow! Damn!
This is the kind of stuff we do. This is the kind of stuff that gets you put on Twitter back page.
Yeah, right? I just stepped on that. Yay. Hold on. We're going up.
That's why Trump passes on his Twitter, bro.
Oh, wow. This is a steep hill.
Vámonos, vámonos.
Vámonos. Wow, guys. This is tough.
Paloma for Trump, Paloma for Trump, Paloma for Trump.
Conservative Anthony. Almost there. Where's the chopper? Damn.
Whose idea was it to come to freaking Jurassic Park, dude? I'm supposed to be in TJ riding a quad, having a Modelo, with a Modelo.
Listen to this guy. Listen to this patriot. Okay, we have no water. We have no napkins.
No food.
No food.
Look, are these shoes?
Yeah. Oh, we found more shoes.
Oh, it's a straight up blanket.
Oh, it's a blanket. You find all kinds of crazy stuff out here. Hopefully we don't find a dead body out here, which I have found. I found a dead body last year down the street. I was out looking for a dog at 6 o'clock in the morning. And instead of finding the dog, I found a dead body. And I called the cops. And they tried to take me in for questioning. I was like, oh, no, 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 no. I called you.
I'm gonna need a freaking shower here soon.
Immoral. This is what immoral looks like. Look. Immoral walls. He's running. He's going for it. Okay, so this is where the wall ends, guys. Damn. Look. So this is where they used. Oh, my legs. This is where they used to cross. You have water?
Stories. We got the stories from.
He's got water. He's my hero right now. He's bringing water to me. Damn. Little eagle. Guys, this is what we're working with. This is the water that we're working with right now. I'm going back. Look, this is where the wall is.
Why would these attorneys be doing this? And what the pastor there at the church said is,
Okay, this water is for all of us. This is when you would learn to appreciate life and water, okay? So these stupid Democrats.
and saying that they have all these migrants that they're working with, that they're bringing to the United States. Will you help us? Will you send us money to help these poor refugees get to America? And they're fundraising off of it. Last night, for any of those that were watching, so we decided to go out along the border right at Playas, Tijuana, which is the beach right there. Many of you have seen it. I've been to the other side many times, the Borderfield State Park. And this time we were on the Mexico side. And as we were filming, we were able to show the operations of the cartel, how they work, how they smuggle people, how they have multiple people set up, staged, watching Border Patrol. They distract Border Patrol, and in fact, they distracted us for a time, got us to move out of position, and as everyone moved out of position, we went back. That's when they started climbing over the wall. And we actually got videotape of one of the guys climbing over the wall into America and running into America. It was just, it's crazy. And this is happening on a daily basis. Now, where we are today, right now, Oscar, tell us about this. And again, Oscar with Border Network News, aka tell us where we are. Thank you so much.
Look at this, guys. It literally just ends. You know, this is hard. This is not, I know it's common in El Paso, but it's not common here. So that's why we climbed all the way up here. Wow. It just ends. Look. That's insane, right? Yeah, Mexico is beautiful. Are you going to where it ends? Okay, look. We're going to walk into America right now. Look at this crap. We're literally going to walk into America right now. I mean, thank God I'm a citizen, right? You're back from America so quick? You're back from America so quick? He just went to San Diego County and back. That's not funny, actually, but it's really not funny at all. But okay, watch. Check this out, okay? This is a historic moment right now. I've never done this before.
Yeah.
Okay, historic right here. Share this video, share this video, share this video. I'm in Mexico with my injured legs. And now I'm in America. Okay? Mexico. America. Mexico. America. Do you see why we need the budget? Look, guys. I'm in America right now. This rock is in America. So we'll do that again. I know you guys like that. I know I've done it before in other places. Mexico. America. Mexico. America. Mexico. America. So I know I'm making a joke out of it, but it's really not. It's not funny. Wow, it feels different. It feels a little safer on this side, believe it or not. I don't know why. I think it's just the shade. I think the shade that I'm getting from the wall is pulling me down because it's kind of hot out here. Yeah, I have tennis shoes. I have patriotic tennis shoes on. They're Tommy Hilfiger. I happen to like Tommy Hilfiger. So, look at this craziness. This was so worth it, guys. This was so worth it to come up here because this isn't very common out here. We had to drive an hour or something to get here and walk for about an hour to get here. So we don't see this a lot in Tijuana. Like I said, I know it's common in Texas where the walls just end like this. But it's not very common out here. Look at this. It just ends. Anybody can walk through here. Look at this open space. Can you see why America is in so much trouble? And this is new, guys. This is new. This is recently put in, like literally recently put in. Okay? This wasn't here before. All this, there's miles and miles and miles of it that are new. So all this stuff was unprotected for years. Look, there's nothing here. Look, the concrete just ends right there. There's nothing. There's nothing. Not even a little fence, like in other places in Tijuana. So this is insane, insane, insane. This is this is a bad situation that needs to be taken care of, especially with the potential threat of an intended invasion of so many people to America. So, you know, maybe if that wasn't the case, then, you know, we could get away with so not having anything like so many years, but now it's not possible.
One of the points I want to make too is
get a free ride back through CBP. Oh, I know, right? Yeah, I know. I should get a ride back, but the problem is that they don't have a place to drop us off at, because once they do, even if they take us down the hill, there's fence all across, so we don't have a way to get back into Mexico unless they drop us off really close to the border and we can walk back across, which is far from our car. So Charles in the house. Yeah, I'm being quiet out of respect for Ben. No, I try to be as respectful as possible to everybody. Not people who don't deserve it, obviously. It's hard to be respectful nowadays, guys. You know, I grew up in a very conservative family in Mexico City. But then I also had the privilege of growing up with people that are not my family, but that taught me to be really tough. And at first I used to think that was a bad thing. And I used to resent my mom for bringing me around those people. But now I've come to realize that it's maybe not such a bad thing. I think God had other plans for me, because if I would have just had my family, I wouldn't be the way that I am right now, and I wouldn't do the things that I do. So I think that those people were meant to be in my life, whether at the time I liked them or not. So, yeah. What's going on? Are you climbing up the wall? Oh, you don't have to, because it just ends. Okay, look, guys. I'm literally walking into America right now. Literally an illegal in America right now. Well, no, not illegal, because I have citizenship here, but I walked in without permission from U.S. Customs, and then I'm back in Mexico. Oh, they're watching me? Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna get out. Oh, there's cameras up there watching. Look, there's cameras up there. I had not seen those.
Paloma.
Yes. You want me to come down?
No, well, I do. I want to interview, but
Oh, sure. Hold on.
don't talk behind my camera.
Oh, no, I'm not.
No? Yeah, now I can.
Okay, he wants to do an interview.
Yeah, just be careful doing that, because technically, if they get video of you doing that, they could theoretically prosecute you.
Okay.
I mean, if somebody were to do that, I'm not saying that you did that.
Right. No, I was just showing people what the possibilities.
Nice dude. These look like little mini peppers. Should I eat them?
Are you on right now?
Yeah, we're live.
With your show?
Yeah.
Ay.
Am I frozen? Okay, never mind.
You have signal? I have really good signal. I have a lot of people.
I can't believe my GoPro died. How the hell did my GoPro die, bro?
Yeah, Ben, just pivot a little bit, because we're getting a little bit.
Paloma down. Somebody said Paloma down.
Is that better?
Yeah, much better.
Okay.
You might have to. Do you?
Greetings, Paloma. Can
Hi.
Paloma hear us?
Yeah, she can
Yeah,
hear.
I can hear you. Hi.
How's
How are you?
how's the sound with them? Because the mic's on me. How was the sound with Oscar?
Let's see. Oh, it was perfect.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just tell Paloma to just talk a little bit like not like she's yelling, but not talking.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Perfect, right there.
Cool.
Get out of there. I don't want to block your.
Perfect.
You can see me?
Hey, so is this a known route to get through, Ben?
Yeah.
Is this a known route?
Yeah. Oscar was saying his contacts down here say that between 50 and 200 people a day cross through here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
50 to 200. How much? All right, here we go. We're gonna go back in how many seconds, buddy? 45.
Just stand a little bit over here, so you're not in my shade.
Okay. He's doing a show, guys. He's doing his 4 o'clock show. What's the station, Ben?
Talk Radio 1680 KGED.
Talk Radio 1680 KGED. Make sure you guys follow that. And also Frontline America with Ben Bergquam.
It's natural.
Oh, look at Blue. Can't find it. No, he's not live right now. He's doing his show.
Oh,
You're not live,
actually,
are
it
you?
is live. I need to share it on mine. Actually, on the next break, I'll share it.
Okay. You're not live. Like, your page isn't live.
Ben
It's...
Bergquam is in Tecate, Mexico. Jarris Lee is in studio with me. Guillermo Moreno. We are I don't know, illegally inside of the studio during Ben's hour while he is catching illegal individuals, right?
Yeah.
All illegal. We're all illegal here.
Everybody
Nothing
legal.
illegal.
Everyone illegal party.
There you go. Ben Bergquam is in Tecate, Mexico. He is right against the U.S.-Mexican border. And, of course, we're looking at the border right now. We're looking at the slats, the metal slats. And then you have the maybe 10-foot steel structure at the top. And then you have mean-looking razor wire. Tons of it. And then the border wall just stops. It is. I guess we ran out of money right there. We never run out of money. No. We have for certain projects run out of money. That's very true. But Ben Bergquam, he has Paloma. You know her, PalomaForTrump. You can find her on Facebook. Paloma, it is a pleasure to see you and have you back.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
So, Paloma, you know this area very well. Tecate, correct?
Yeah, well, I live in Tijuana, so I live about an hour away. But I've been hearing for the last few months of what's going on out here, and I finally get the chance to physically come out and see it for myself, and this is pretty bad.
So let me ask this: how many people cross at this juncture right here, where the border wall literally ends, and there's a nice little hill, and then you just go over the hill, and you're in Tecatito, United States?
I mean, from what I'm hearing, sometimes it's hundreds of people a day, and they are using Tijuana as a distraction while people are using this to actually cross. Out there, it's just a show. It's just a photo op. It's just a way to get people's attention, the media attention, and everybody's attention over there, while really people are crossing here.
Gotcha. Now, Ben and Paloma, where does the border wall pick up again?
It's several miles up over this mountain behind us. We're actually, after we're done the show, we're going to climb up there and get some pictures. And what you end up having along there, we've done some tours out all the way out to Yuma, is areas of wall and then open, and then areas of wall and then open. But the vast majority of our border is just like you see. I'm going to pan over here, just like you see over here. It is just nice open wilderness, vast majority. And that's where the majority of illegal crossings happen. We've, working with Arizona Border Recon and some of the groups out there, the intel that they're receiving is basically these caravans are just photo ops. They are strategically done to distract. And just like we saw last night, like we watched it firsthand, how they use distraction to get the Border Patrol off of their watch points. And then that's where they jump. And so the caravans, they're a nice, great distraction. They pull all the resources to those areas. And now you have wide open spaces where you can traffic drugs, do human trafficking, and do whatever you want. Just bring in more illegals to take the jobs of Americans and do all the rest of it. So it's a huge crisis. It's a huge problem. And the biggest problem that I see, what we were being told yesterday was these leftist groups that are organizing, that are forging documents, that are training these illegals on how to break our sovereignty and break into our country. And we were told that they've been caught. There's actually one of the attorneys groups was caught forging marriage certificates. All they did was change their name. They left Mexico for a time. They're back in California. They changed their name, and there's nothing that's happening to them. And so the question I have for the state bar associations, it is illegal to practice. And actually, Guillermo, you might have more information on this. But as far as I know, it's illegal to practice in a foreign country. It's illegal to practice outside of your jurisdiction as an attorney. And yet these people are not only practicing law, they're breaking the law by forging documents for these fake asylum seekers. It's criminal.
They got a whole system down.
It's illegal. It's criminal, really, and it's just morally wrong. But nobody cares about morality when you're at the border. They're only caring about the immoral wall.
Yes, I just touched.
So much razor wire on there.
Yeah, I just touched the wall, and I feel so immoral now. My hands just feel like they were immoralized by that.
You're a sinner.
Is that racism?
Yeah.
I ask you guys this because
And Anthony, come over here.
everyone's talking about the Mueller report today, right?
Right.
essentially, to, you know what I mean, to do it. Now that there's really not that many cameras there, what's really going on? As the show stopped, what happened to this caravan? Remember, I thought there was tons of caravans going. Where are we at? I mean, what happened to the original caravan? What happened to those asylum seekers? You know, it seems like it's pretty easy to cross. Why don't those asylum people just go through there where you're at?
They are. So the intel that we're getting on this is that they've actually crossed. Many of them have already crossed and are in the United States. They've requested asylum. In fact, Arizona Patriots were down in Yuma the day before yesterday. They caught 4 groups crossing, and what they're doing now, because they're being trained to do this, is simply walking up to Border Patrol, handing them their piece of paper that says they're requesting asylum, and using Border Patrol as a taxi service to go to the detention centers and then ultimately be transferred into a city across the United States. I want to bring in Conservative Anthony, who's out of El Paso, Texas, to join us here, because he's seeing this from El Paso, where they have thousands coming through every single week. Anthony with Border Network News. So Guillermo was just asking a question about this. You don't see it on the news.
That's Ben
what is
filming
going
a
on
show.
with
He does this every day at
caravans?
4.
Where are we at, and what do you see as a border town in El Paso?
Okay, so
it's crazy out
Conservative
here.
Anthony, and like he was just mentioning to you guys, there is a caravan of about 15,000.
There's snakes out here because I see holes.
But if you just really think about it, it's not really that
I didn't fall, guys. My phone did. Paloma down. But yeah, it is pretty. Look at it out here. It's pretty bad out here.
anywhere from 700 to 1,000 individuals into our community.
Look at Anthony. I mean, Blue out here. Hey, Blue.
Here's
Wow.
it's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
It's wide open right here.
I'm going to take a picture right in between. I'm going to disconnect for right now, guys. I'm going to take a few pictures out here so I can show you on the different angles. Okay. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys. Share this video. It's not a lot of people come out here, and we got to show them what's going on. Share this video to as many people as you can. Share it to your friends. You know, we're unable to share. They got us all blocked from sharing. How convenient, right? I cannot share I haven't been able to share for over a week. So please share this video, okay? Thank you.